Good morning everyone. Today we start direct and inverse variation part 2. Okay, exercise 8.2. There is an inverse. So today we start this portion, inverse variation. That means suppose this given in this bracket xy 15 3 9 5. That means what? Inverse relation x into y. It's not cross multiply. Okay, so in direct in cross multiply, but in inverse x into y is equals to 15 into 3 or into 9 into 5. That means this portion multiplication is equals to this portion is equals to this portion. See, x into y, that is xy equals to 45, xy equals to 45. Clear? Okay. So first of all, today we start question number 1 from your exercise 8.2. So question written in this bracket, AB 16 4 32 B1 A1 0.5. So we know that clearly mentioned that A and B are very inversely, not direct relation. It's inverse, clearly mentioned in the question, that is inverse variation. So we know that inverse variation A into B is equals to 16 into 4. Okay, that means A into B is equals to 16 into 4. Clearly, so what? A into B equals to it 64. Okay, so that is A into B equals to 32 into B1. A into B is equals to this and this equals to this. Clear? Again I repeat, A into B is equals to 16 into 4. So got the answer 64. That means value of AB equals to 64. So again we write A into B is equals to 32 into B1. Clearly? So in place of A into B we write down 64. Okay, and here is 32 into B1. So therefore the value of B1 equals to 64 upon 32, that is 2. So value of B1 is 2. Okay, again we write A into B is equals to A1 into 0.5, because this is the inverse variation. So multiplication of this is equals to multiplication of this. Clear? So in place of A into B we got already value 64, so we write down 64 A1 into 0.5. so therefore value of A1 equals to 64 upon 0.5. So answer is A1 equals to 128 and B1 equals to 2. Clear? Okay, note it down. Again question number 2, clearly written, it is given that x varies inversely with y. That is clearly mentioned, x varies inversely with y. Okay, and x equals to 9 and y equals to 21 given. Okay, find the value of x, find the value of x when y equals to 7. Again I repeat, x and y's are inverse variation. Okay, given that value of x equals to 9 and value of y equals to 21, find the value of x when the value of y is 7. Okay, so we know that x into y equals to 9 into 21. Clear? Okay, and x into y equals to x1 into 7. We know that variation, inverse variation, this one multiplication equals to this one and this one also this one. Okay, so in place of x into y we write down 9 into 21 equals to x1 into 7. So therefore value of x1 equals to 9 into 21 by 7. So it's 27. So the value of x1 is 27. Okay, note. Okay. Question number 4. See, question number 4. Rita had enough money to buy 15 books for rupees 30 each. Rita had enough money to buy 15 books for rupees 30 each. That means per book price is 30 rupees. So first of all, let's calculate how much Rita have totally money. Okay. So cost of one book is equals to rupees 30. So cost of 15 books equals to 30 into 15, that is 450. It is clear that Rita has 450 total money. Okay. If the price of each book increase, sudden in the market, the price of the book increase. Okay. If the price of each book increase, resulting in a total cost increase of 45. Total cost, that means price of 15 books is 450, but sudden in the market when you go to purchase the 15 books, the price total increase is 45. Total increase. So increase in price for one book equals to 45 by 15, that is 3 rupees. So price increase by a book is rupees 3. Clear? Again I repeat, if the price of each book increase resulting in a total cost, that means total cost when you purchasing the 15 books, the price increase by rupees 45. So okay, so increase in price for one book equals to 45 by 15, that is 3 rupees. So now new price of per book equals to 30 previous price plus 3 rupees increase, that is total price is 33. So now the price of per book is 33. Okay. How many books can she buy now? Previously we know that the price of book is 30, but now the price of the book is 33. So how many books can she buy now? Because we know that Rita had only 450 rupees. So okay, so number of books she can buy now is equals to 450 by 33. Okay, so 450 by 33, so number of books she can buy now is 13. Clear? And how much money will be left with her? So she has total money 450, price of the per book is now after increasing is 33. So she purchasing only 13 books and 21 rupees is left with her. Okay, so answer is she purchasing 13 books, and how much money will be left? It's 21. So remainder is 21. Okay, note. Okay, it's time for question number 6. See, in question number 6, Ravish drives a car at the speed of 60 km per hour to reach a place in 6 hours. That means Ravish drives a car, speed is 60 km per hour and time is 6 hours. Okay, so first of all we calculate the distance. Speed is given 60 km per hour, time equals to 6 hours. We know that the formula distance, speed into time. So the total distance 60 into 6, that is 360 km. That is Ravish travel a distance equals to 360 km per hour. Okay. If he drives the car at the speed of 45 km per hour, suddenly he reduced the speed of the car and now the speed of the car is 45 km per hour. Clear? How long would it take for him to travel the same distance? If he travel the same distance, that is again 360 km, and the speed of the car is 45 km, how much time did he take to travel the same distance? Okay, so now speed is equals to 45 kilometer per hour and distance is same 360 kilometer. So formula of time is distance by speed. So distance is 360 and speed is 45. Okay. So the time taken for him to travel the same distance is 8 hours. Clear? Again I repeat the question. Ravish drive a car at the speed of 60 km to reach the place in 6 hours. So the speed is 60, time is 6. So the total distance covered by Ravish is 360 km per hour. Suddenly, if he drives the car at a speed of 45 km, that means he reduced the speed of the car and now the speed of the car is 45 km per hour. So the speed is 45 km per hour. How long would it take for him to travel the same distance as 360 km? Okay, so the time is distance by speed 360 by 45. So the answer is 8 hours. Okay, note.